Hello, hello, long time no talk to. How are you? I hope you're doing well. My name is Erika. I'm a watercolor illustrator and painter and art instructor. And I don't know if you know, but I have an art membership and the doors are open right now. So I basically take you from little to no watercolor experience all the way to painting watercolor illustrations on your own. Because I just feel like there's a big need for busy moms and women in general, because we need a calm and creative outlet, and things just seem to pile up. We handle so much, and it's usually like an invisible load of things that we are doing on a day-to-day basis. And at the end of the day, we are exhausted, we're tired, and when we think back to what we actually did, it's like it's just a whirlwind of stuff, because it's all those little tasks, it's just, they ranges from everything. I mean, if you're the breadwinner in your home, or you are doing the laundry, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you have healthy meals on your mind for your whole family, all those kinds of things. Planning a birthday party, what's the invite list, where are we going to have it, what's the venue, all that kind of stuff that you need to project plan and all that. But where's the personal joy? When's the last time you read a book? When's the last time you actually took action on something that you're curious about? And maybe that's watercolor, especially if you're here and you love watching the swatch videos and, painting mermaids and unboxing videos and things like that. You probably would love to paint too. And if you already are painting, come paint with me. Come join the community, because it's really, really fun. And yeah, I take you on the stages. So we go through watercolor supplies, what you need, some basic drawing skills that you can identify simple shapes. And you don't need much to start with watercolor painting either, which is great, because for me, my personal story is that I worked a corporate job, and I had two little kids and two little babies, and they're 3 years apart, and they were probably about 5 and 2, and things just started to pile up, with all the daycare drop-offs and working in my job and doing all this kind of stuff. And it was just like, go here, go there, do this, do that, pump, breastfeed, do this, do that, prep things, get ready for the day before the day even starts, because if you don't do that, you're going to be behind the 8 ball, all that kind of stuff. Like, I totally get it. And there were just so many times where I was just like, what am I able to do? Like, what can I do for myself? And there was never any time. And they were so little, they'd be like in my lap, and they'd be wanting to do this and do that. So there wasn't really like, watching a movie wasn't going to happen. Reading a book wasn't going to happen. I would fall asleep. And it would be way after they went to bed and all that kind of stuff. So I love watercolor. I was an artist before I became a mom, and I wanted to maintain that. I didn't want to wait 18 plus years to revisit that. I didn't want to just put it on the shelf and then let's come back to that in almost 2 decades. That didn't really make sense to me. And there's so much that changes in your identity when you have kids, and when you're in a new career and you're just really trying to figure out where you are and not lose your core self. It was really important to me to keep my artistic creative side, and not just say, that was it, it's over. Now you are solely, a food source and all this kind of stuff for these little beings. Like, I really didn't want to do that, and I think we can easily slip into that. So a way that I stayed connected was with watercolor, because it was so accessible, it was so easy, with the setup and the breakdown and portability. So I would, when I had them in the car and they fall asleep, like, I could go and park by a park and just let them sleep, and I would have my little water bottle, my little collapsible water container, fill that up, go into my backpack, get my little supplies really quietly, and just in the driver's seat, put my little sketchbook on my lap and sit there and draw and then paint. And I mean, it's soothing when you hear somebody painting too. It's just like a little clink, 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 and a little scratch, scratch of the pencil, and it's just really fun. And so I was able to do that when they napped. And then for a little bit, I was a little apprehensive of busting out my art supplies at my job on my breaks, on my 15-minute breaks, and then on my 30-minute lunches. But after a while, I just got over that because I was going multiple days without having that release, that calm. And for what? For, you know, 1 minute of someone being curious about what is going on, what are you working on, what is this, you know? In that setting, you know, the most creative thing that someone was doing on their break or lunch was probably reading a book, if that. So I stuck out like a sore thumb a little bit, but got past it. And in those moments, those are the moments where I was able to clear my mind and reevaluate where I was in my path, in what I wanted, what life looked like, what life would continue to look like if I stayed on this path, and some decisions need to be made. And if I didn't have a creative outlet in this way, I wouldn't have had that space to actually think and make plans. And I feel like I'm not alone in that. So I've created the Playful Painter Studio as a space for you to get that time back. And a lot of times people, you know, are just like, if I even had that time, what would I do with it? This is exactly what you would do with it. You would paint. And you can do so much with watercolor painting. Like, you can go into so many different directions. You could paint watercolor illustrations like I do. You could journal your life. Art journaling is a really fantastic way to have like a diary, but also art incorporated in it as well. It's just like the sky's the limit with what you can do with it. And I just love to have you in there. So you can learn more about it at fluximagery.com/the-playful-painter-studio. And the link is in the description. And I really hope you join us. It's only going to be open for a limited time. And if you're watching this and you're interested and the doors are closed, there's always a wait list. So you can join that, but I don't open the doors very often because I'm focusing on the community and I really want to make it incredible. At the time that I'm sharing this, it's been around for a year and I'm so excited. I can't believe it. A year has flown by, and when I initially had the idea for it, it was just an idea. I just let my friends know on Instagram, on my newsletter list, and just let them know what I was thinking, what I was feeling, and what I wanted to do, and invited them to come join me. And many of them said yes, and I'm so thankful for them, and I'm thankful for you. And I would love to get to know you better and have you in there. So again, fluximagery.com, it just says join art membership, and you can see all the details right there. And also there's not a big like live commitment, because I get it. We're busy women and moms. Like it's not every Monday at 4 p.m. at this time. Like, no. The live component is that we paint together. We have a painting party on the second Thursday of every month. And the times alternate, that there's like more opportunity for others to be able to attend. So again, not always having it super late, like 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and then that's 10 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Pacific. So really want to alternate it. Right now it's like 1 p.m., 5 p.m. and 1 p.m., 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So very doable. And if there's anything that you want to talk about, you could reach out. And I would definitely, like, if anybody was from somewhere else, Australia, China, something like that, and like 2 a.m. my time works for you, I would do that. And we would just work through it. So it is what it is. It's for you. So, join and, check it out. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. You can leave a comment below and all that good stuff. So I will talk to you soon.